I just love music. I have all my life, and I've always wanted to do this. It took me forever, but it's out finally, but a lot of work, let me tell you. Hi, I'm David Underwood. I'm here today to discuss my new CD. It's my debut. Happy to see it out finally, so here it is. I've been writing songs basically since I was 8 years old, and I wanted to compile a CD ever since back then, and I've been writing songs all this time, and I finally, in the last several years, wrote some songs that I thought would justify putting on a CD, so I finally compiled that and put it together. I guess out of probably 20 songs maybe I chose from, so. When I finally decide to actually use the song, first of all, I've got to like it, and it's got to feel good to me, and I think a song that people would enjoy. And if it's a drag or doesn't do anything for you or myself, then it's like, that one's gone. Start over. And there's a few songs that I've started on and redone. I put a new twist to them, slowed them up, sped them up, or something like that, put in a different guitar part or what have you, just to add. The simplest thing sometimes really makes a song. It's amazing. But the theme of this CD is feel good, I would say. I mean, I try not to write music that brings people down. To me, music is the soul of life, like I think I heard Martin Luther King say that once, so I kind of stole that there. But I agree with that completely, and it's just, yes, I wrote all the songs and produced it and recorded it, so, and down here in my own studio I did all that. It took a long time to record this CD. Of course, I got a full-time job and all that, and writing the songs, they come actually pretty quick. When you write a song, it's just done in 15 minutes, but recording it, I do most of it myself. Playing and recording all the parts takes a lot of time, and usually in the evenings after work or something is when I can do that. So I'm on limited schedule, so it's probably took me 3 or 4 years to do this CD, so long time. The stuff that I listen to most is basically the stuff that I've been listening to my whole life, classic rock and roll, stuff like that. That's usually what inspires me. As far as new artists, John Mayer, Dave Matthews and stuff, they have inspired me a little bit, but usually it's my upbringing, following the Beatles, Styx, Cheap Trick, stuff like that. And that's usually what inspires me there. Melodic, I like a melodic pop song is what I like the best. And I've heard people say that my stuff is like that, so whether I try to or not, it just happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you ever really lost your way? Never knowing ever what to say. I'm coming around to see you. I'm coming around to be with you. The stuff that I've written years ago and here fairly recently and recent has changed. I mean, I guess I think the stuff that I've written lately is better than what I've written years ago. Because any artist, whenever they start out, they're maturing in their writing abilities, their musicianship, and stuff like that. It just kind of comes along with time. The music that I've written hasn't swayed all that much. It might have been a little bit more heavy back then. I don't know. I guess I've mellowed out a little bit, but I still like to write a heavier rock and roll song every once in a while, so I love that. Always have. When the Rain Comes Down is one of my favorite songs on there, and it's been played on the radio quite a bit. I actually wrote it in '89, and I finished writing the middle eight part, as the Beatles call it, the middle eight, the change, in '05, I believe it was. But in '89, I was at work, and it was a Friday, and you're excited about the weekend, and of course, right there is a good mood, so inspiration, ding. Being Apart, that's another good song, I think, that's on the CD. I wrote it probably about a year ago, and it's being played on the radio also, and people really like that one. It's a little bit more upbeat and a little bit more rocky, which was my intention on that one. It's about being apart and from your loved one or just whoever, and that's not always good. But then, everybody needs their space. So I kind of was meaning all that inside there, whether you get that from the lyrics or not, but that's what I was meaning on that song. My Love to You I wrote probably 5 years ago, right at it. You Make Me Feel was inspired by, actually, my daughter, I guess. She was just starting to drive, and there's lyrics in there about driving. And, she's in dance a lot, so she inspired me by that too, with the dance lyrics in there. So. Everybody knows how to smile. I'm Lost Without You is a song. Of course, it just came to me. It's probably inspired by a movie or something. Just if you have someone you love and stuff, and then without them, you miss them. It's as simple as that. Seems that I'm lost and nowhere to be found. I'm lost without you. Waiting for You is another one of my favorite songs on there, and I've had like four of these songs played on the radio, and this was one of the bigger, I guess, local hits, or whatever you want to call it. Didn't know what I'd do, didn't know what I'd say. I'll Be Gone was inspired by a bad mood. I was in a bad mood and depressed, and that's a double meaning. Of course, you could take it. It's just a made-up relationship, but just stating that, hey, one of these days, I'll be gone. Only You I wrote probably I wrote it about 3 or 4 years ago, and the little riff inspired that song. Ocean So Blue was written a few years ago. I was outside on the patio grilling one evening for the family, and which is a lot of fun. I can't cook, but I do like to grill. I had the ukulele with me, and this is the fun song on the track, the most uplifting, I guess. Someone for Everyone is probably the second oldest written track on there, but probably one of the later recorded ones. That's one of those I re-recorded.
I remember your face. I remember the places we used to go.
Until We Meet Again, I wrote. My father passed away on my birthday, and I guess about a year later, you never get over that, but about a year later, just one day it hit me that I had to write a song for him. Alright, here's the CD. It's what it looks like. You can buy it on iTunes, and check out my website. It's davidunderwood.wordpress.com. You can check out my videos on YouTube. Just pull up my name, David Underwood. If you want to send me an email, it's dave.underwood25@yahoo.com. And hey, just check it out. I think you'll like it.